Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Um, Today, I just wanted to tell you about another experience. Um, these psychic abilities are coming online. I'm doing more work, and I think I'm very active in traveling, uh, making these. Don't want to really call them jumps because jumps are a little bit different. Like what I do with the military. This is me going and meeting up with specific people. Now, in this experience, this was not another Earth-like realm. This was our timeline right here, right now, and it's kind of like how I do when it comes to like remote viewing or astral projection or just projection, my consciousness. But I do it a little bit better than what remote viewers do. I actually leave my body and I'll travel in the etheric. That way I'm there and I'm viewing everything that I need to view. That way I can take in and there's no distortion in between. Like when it comes to a remote viewing, there's no second guess, and I'm right there and I'm seeing what I need to see. Uh, but once again, guys, this has been 3 times now that I'm having to quickly record so that I can recall. And again, I'm not on the screen because this is happening right before I got to get up and go to work. In this experience, I meet up with reptilians, illuminatis, and they have a side that they want to show me. So without further ado, stick around and listen to what I have to say. Again, there is no visual of me because I'm just getting back, but I'll see you guys briefly. Here we go again, guys. It's happening more and more. I think my psychic powers, these abilities, I don't like to call them powers. I like to just call them abilities that we have. They're picking up even more. I'm connecting quite frequently now. I think this reptilian was trying to show me their side, and it left this weird feeling in my stomach. I don't like the feeling I got afterwards. I don't know if it's because of that's just how they are, but let me just get into what happened. So, Nicki Minaj. So I saw her and this guy. I was basically in one of their homes, and they could be projecting this to me. I think that they're trying to tell me something. I guess they're trying to give me their side. But how they do it, man, like when you are around these reptilian beings, they can't help but feed off your energy. And that's exactly what I got. When you get this weird feeling in your stomach, man, they're feeding off your energy. And like I said, they can't help but do this. They really can't help but do this. But let me get into what happened. So I'm in their home, and they're just going out on about their business. And at first, they don't even know I'm there, or maybe they do, and they just carry on about, how they act. Now, Nicki Minaj, she's in um, her human form, but I can still detect when I'm in this heightened psychic state. I can see, sense, and feel. It's very heightened, and I understand a little bit more. I understand on a deeper level, and even though she's in human form, I can see clearly that uh, she have reptilian genetics, not as high as that other guy she is with. Now she's with a Caucasian guy, a white guy, and I don't think nobody knows in real life. See, I'm not into um, the music industry. I don't know a lot of these artists. I don't know a lot of these people, like from behind the scenes, like you guys out there, or like how the young people are. I'm not enveloped in that life. Um, but I don't know if anybody knows that she's with this guy, and now he has high reptilian genetics within him. She has some, and they show on camera like with her eyes. But this guy, he's on a whole different level, way whole different level. When I say he has high reptilian genetics, he really has it. And they're in this apartment, one of the little fancy apartments. And they're just going on about what they're doing. I think, they're trying to get a little bit intimate with each other. But so as she get ready to go down on this guy, uh, they know at that point I'm there. So he begins to, show me like flashes. He don't show me his self completely. I've already seen his human face, or that human form that he go by. He's a white guy, brownish hair, mustache, rough, shady looking beard, brown eyes. Um, Look like he could be in maybe closer to the age of 50, maybe. But so he's over near the kitchen, and that's where she was about to go down on him at. And there's right there, there's a counter, and there's a like a sink right there. And so now he shows me at this point, they know I'm there. And I think they knew I was there the whole time. I think what happens is when remote viewers view people like them, I think we do it so much that they don't even give a damn. They just carry on about who they are, what they do. Doesn't matter to them because a lot of people are remote viewing now. But the way I do things, I do it at a very high level. I'm there. I'm actually there. It's not just me projecting myself. I'm there. in the etheric body. This is like high level type of remote viewing. This is what remote viewers want to be able to do the way that I do it. But so he shows me, he showed me one of his finger normal, then he flashes, the nail becomes long and it looks crazy. The finger get a little fat. The nail is very long and look kind of jacked up. So he's shape shifting. He's doing this for me. And I think, so when I go into his mind, he don't, I try to be, polite about it. I try not to go fully into his mind. I just stay like on the outside, and whatever he projects, I pick up on that telepathically. Uh, so when you see a reptilian in human form and they smile and they laugh, it's not the way humans do it. And I think any reptilian that hear me say this, they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about now that I fully understand that they don't have wide range of emotions the way that we do. They have some, but it's not at the extent that human beings have emotions. They're not built that way. Some of them may have some empathy, but it's very small. It's so small that they don't comprehend or understand that when you do something, stop doing that because you're hurting somebody. They don't understand it in that manner. Not at the level that we do. Hybrid reptilians understand minute empathy. They don't get it. Now, that guy, they mimic human beings and they think that is a talent to do. They think that is very talented to be able to smile and you not knowing that smile is fake. Okay? It's fake. Not necessarily now they do laugh, they enjoy laughing and pleasure and things of that nature. But when it comes to like like I said, the wide range of emotions, they don't have that. He definitely did not have it, but they wanted to show me, especially him. I think they're trying to tell me their side. And I understand it. I get it. But I think too that he was trying to feed off my energy. He was trying to attach an energetic cord to me as well. So that right there, I don't appreciate. I really don't appreciate that. So, from a human level, if I wasn't at that heightened conscience, I probably would have hurt him. If I was like him, I probably would have uh, hurt him real bad just based off of that deceptive gesture that he tried to do. So, and I want reptilians to understand when you do things like that, you deserve what you get. Now, I appreciate you showing me this, but you got to understand, um, guys, need to understand what the hell he is telling you.
They are extremely good at being deceptive, okay? The smile, the laugh, the carry, they are not what you think they are when you see them in human form. It is fake as hell. And from a psychic person that now finally, see, when they let me see this, I can really fully understand them on a deeper level now. And I know that you cannot trust who they are. And look, like I said, I appreciate them showing me this. I really do. A lot of respect for you doing that. But I get it now that you do not have the level of emotions that we do, and that you guys really are very deceptive at what you do. So once again, I do appreciate you showing me, who you are, what you about, and you trying to get us to understand what you are, and that you can't help but operate at the level that you are at. And I don't want to judge you on that. But you did try to feed off my energy while being there. So you have to understand that us humans, we are angelic beings, and we just can't allow you to think of us as a food source. We are not your food source. So we are always going to have conflict when it comes to that. Okay, now back to my people. Guys, you have to understand what's going on, okay? You're playing a reptilian game. You are in this illusion that's around you, with the music industry, with the Hollywood, with the government structure. It's a game, okay? And it's their game. You have to stay focused from this point. I really don't want to be doing all of this, and people are not getting where I'm coming from. You do not have a champion here. You, as a collective, are the champion. You are the champion. You're playing their game. Please understand that. I am not going to fail you. Only you can fail yourself from this point on. I am not here to fail you. You play their game. I told you before, if you play their game, you get what you get. You get what you get. You need to start standing up in who you are as a spiritual being. Stop looking at the flesh. It is the flesh that is getting you in trouble. Think beyond that. Please think beyond the human flesh. You are a soul in a vehicle here on a mission. Okay? You have a mission here. Stay focused. I love, honor, and respect all of you guys. Have a good day.
Okay, welcome back. Now, as you can see, these people that I met up, of course, you know them. You know her as Nicki Minaj. I was in one of her places, and she was with a guy, a white guy, and he is very high in reptilian. Like, he can shapeshift. I don't think Nicki Minaj can fully shapeshift. She has that distortion in her eyes. I guess you guys may have seen videos of her eyes shifting. Well, that's not full shape shifting. But he can definitely fully shapeshift. they're not permitted to do that in front of a human being, someone that is not in their caliber. So he showed me just a little taste of what he can do and what he's trying to do, guys. And it's just like how James Casball said, Michael Prince said, is that these Illuminatis are trying to come, they're trying to meet us halfway. Um, but they can't help who they are. And I told you, he tried to feed off my energy. So when you do that, and I'm trying to understand you, you throw all of that shit out the window for me when you do that. And I know when I link with you psychically, I understand you are who you are. I get that. But you got to understand too, we are who we are too. We're human beings and we have an evolution. Okay? We have light workers and light warriors here that are trying to wake people up to this game that you guys have going on. And it is extremely hard. You got to think back, guys. And I'm not talking about the people that vibe with me and understand what I'm talking about, because you guys are on the front line of all this, just like I am, trying to wake people up. It's our sole mission to do this. Right alongside with our human evolution. We came here to see what it's like to be human. Earth is a school still, but it's being manipulated from other beings that want to take over and keep us at a standstill. But these Illuminatis, they are trying to get us, because we're fighting back and we're waking up. We're waking up too fast for them to handle. And as we wake up, we see what's going on, and we can see that into the collective, and we can decide what to do with that. We can decide what to do with that. But what we cannot decide, guys, is that there's too many games being played, okay? And the collective, we're being pushed into this collective decision. We're going down a path because of the rest of humanity is still in the political arena. They still worshiping false idols. They still believe in a champion that's going to save them. We have everything we need as a collective to decide what we want and what we don't want. So they played the game of the red and blue. I told you about that, and I'm gonna tell you something. I spoke with the true Pleiadians, the ones that are really spiritual, the ones that have also been in the astral realm, been out there in space and keeping bad guys off the planet, along with the Federation, the councils. So I spoke with them, and I also spoke with the Lyrans. And what they want, guys, is that they are going to be here with us, but they see what the hell we are doing. We're playing sides when it shouldn't be like that. That's why I had to step back and look at it as a whole. Okay, and see that even white hats, I told you, even white hats can turn black. Okay, they can turn black. So you need to understand that. So it's not right that we go down a road. And I'm not saying you guys, I'm talking about the people that are still asleep, the ones that we have been shaken to wake up and stop playing this game, because everyone here as a human being, as a whole, we are a human collective. All of us here on the planet, we are a collective. And what we participate in, if we divide the collective, if we divide it with red and blue instead of bringing it all together, we're going to get that karma. Okay, because they pretend to put a champion in front of us and they tell us everything that we want to hear to win us over, just like Elon Musk, to win us over. And they do little things to show us that and because they will give us a little gifts out there to show us that they want our consent. Okay, once we give our consent for any leader to be over us, then we get the karma for that, because we shouldn't divide, pick and choose red or blue. And I'm keeping it real. No matter what you guys decide, whatever you decide, I'm going to be there regardless as a collective for you. I'm not backing out. I'm going to be whatever you guys want to do. I'm going to be there. That's where I'm going to go at. Regardless of what you decide, I'm going to be there until I'm up out of this realm, because that's who I am. So all I'm saying is, guys, is that games are being played. Okay, reptilians are playing the game. Okay, and they are good at it. They are good at it. So the Lyras and the Pleiadians want us to understand that when you divide the collective, you're going to get karma behind that. You're going to get karma. And like I said, we have to take that hit. Even if it's not you that is doing that, you're going to have to take that hit, because we move as a collective. And if those people, the ones that are playing the political game and dividing the collective, they're going to get most of the karma. We're going to get a small part of it, but they're going to get most of it, because they have given consent to be ruled over. They have given consent. And like I said, there are no champions here but us. This is what our star family, our star seeds have been saying for the longest time, that they cannot come in and do the work for us. They can't do it that way, because we will never learn. We will never learn. And this is true. This is absolutely true. What they are doing is keeping the guys that want to come in and blast us all to smithereens. They're keeping them off the planet as we decide what we want to do. As the light warriors and light workers and the remote viewers help guide us. And we are guiding everybody, just like you. Everyone here, I can depend on to understand this information. I can depend on you guys, because you get it. And I listen to you in the comment sections. I know that I'm dealing with people that are awakened and know the responsibility that we have upon the human collective as a human race. And that it's time for us to take responsibility and step away from dictatorship. Because all of them, regardless, will say that we're not going to go to war, and then we end up going to war. Or they help someone along. And all of that stuff is just rituals that they're performing right in front of you every single time. It's rituals, and they blame it on each other, and they okay with that. let me tell you something right now that could change everything. And like, if they really wanted, if the red and blue really cared a damn about any of us, like if they truly cared about any of us, they will both walk up to each other and openly say, you know what? It has never been right for us to fight over dictatorship. Let's come together as a human race. And they can do it. They can absolutely do it. So let's come together and help humanity out. But no, what do? They mind fuck us every single time to go against each other. Oh, you Democrat. Oh, you Republican. It's a game. It's their game. They like the separation. None of them give a fuck about us, okay? They care about the consent. It's their game, man. I'm telling you. You guys learn to remote view and step into your power because you have it. You'll see exactly how they have been manipulating us the whole single time. They did it to our grandparents, they did it to our parents, and now they're doing it to us. And if we don't stop this shit that we're participating in, then they're gonna do it to our children, and then they'll do it to their children. All it's doing is just holding up the process of what we should have been a long time ago. We all know that we should have been in fifth density a long time ago, guys. They all say it, and I know it. We should have been in fifth density the whole time. $40, maybe $50 ago, we should have been in fifth density. But there's been a division, and there's been a division ever since. Ever since they created politics, division, and it was done on purpose. It was done, it was guided to be done on purpose. And over time, it evolved by their hands, by their dictatorship. It evolved to what it is today, and we've been fighting ever since. It's just another undercover disguise to create war, to create separation, to create division. That's all it is. But anyway, so this Illuminati guy, he wanted to show me this reptilian guy, and he's more or less like a lover and a handler of Nicki Minaj. I don't even know who this guy is. Now I know Nicki Minaj, but I don't follow these celebrities, so I don't know who she date, who is this guy. I've never seen him before, but these are the type of the true shapeshifters, the true ones. They never come out in like, you never know them like celebrities. Celebrities are figureheads to shape how you think. Just like I talked about with LeBron James, they are there for programming the masses to think a certain way, act a certain way, to change you. And it's all mind games. I really don't even understand why people are still falling for this stuff. Yeah, it took me a while to wake up, but we all do it. But what I'm saying is, once you are awakened, that's when you take responsibility, because we know better. We know better now. So, but I know that you guys get it. I know that you get it. And it's not that Raw is going against anyone. I'm telling you, you're being tricked. Okay, you're being tricked. I can't make it any more plain than what it already is, and we should have figured that shit out a long time ago. Okay, so we got to stop. When you got about 10 people over here clapping for a person, and you want to be a part of this illusion, this winning team, because they paint themselves to be so spectacular. It's all tricks. Both sides. Both sides are being led by the archons to do this. The archons are doing this at the top. So either way, any either way you decide, guys, regardless, I'm gonna be there with you because we have to stick together. Anything you decide, I just have to be there and support you on whatever it is. I'm just a messenger. That's it. That's it. We all have a mission, um, and I'm just gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to it. I just got up from work, so I'm tired. But I felt the need to get up here and finish this video of what happened last night before work. So I love, honor, respect all of you guys. Have a good day.